my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From Lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash, numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd, every game we scream it loud. Oh, Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly high. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Yes, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this watch along, and welcome to THFC Till We Die, your home of Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future, of course, under the mighty cockle, as Tottenham travel to Turf Moor to take on Burnley in match week 23, I think, in the Premier League. And boy, do we need a win in this Premier League game. We really, really do. Look, as I said, I've been saying it during the week. I've been saying it during the build up to this game as well. Spurs need to back up the win against Dortmund. They have to back it up today. And we're playing a Burnley side that in the last two games have gained a couple of points. And the big one for them, they gained a point at Anfield as well last weekend. So they're going into this game with a bit of confidence. We're not. And yes, we can take confidence from Dortmund. Yes, of course we can. But Premier League confidence is rock bottom at the moment. But look, Thomas Frank has switched it up again. We're playing a 3-5, well, it looks like a 3-4-2-1 formation with the wing backs playing in there. So let's go through the lineup. I've got it here for you guys. So let's go through it together. We are, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I will make it bigger for you. So give it 2 minutes. There we go. Hopefully that's all right. Hopefully you can see that, guys. Just bring it down. Let's bring it down a touch. There we go. Right. We're gonna start with Vicari on goal. We've got a back three of Kevin Danso, Christian Romero, captain, Mickey van der Ven, as the three centre backs. Danso on the right, Romero in the set. Well, van der Ven on the left, Romero in the centre, and Danso on the right. We've got our wing backs of Pedro Porro and Jed Spence. He's picked Jed Spence ahead of Destiny Udogie. We were saying yesterday, well, the Rain was saying in the predicted lineup that we thought Udogie might get the nod. He doesn't. It's Jed Spence. And it depends if Jed Spence is playing as that left winger as we did against Dortmund. I think that did work. We've got a midfield tree of Gallagher, Xavi, and Basuma making his first Premier League start of the season. And then the front tree, Solanke playing up front with Odeber and Well, it looks like Xavi and Odegaard on the wings, and Basuma and Gallagher in that two-man midfield. So very interesting lineup from Thomas Frank. The substitutes are Kinski, Dragusin, Tell, Udogi, Gray, Morini, Scarlett, Byfield, and Williams Barnett. It shows how bad we really are with our injury crisis. Big up to Mr. Brady. He says, big win today. It's coming. Dr. Tottenham has just been struck off. Well, let's hope so. Let's just hope so, Philip. Let's hope we don't get another West Ham debacle. Really don't need one. Guys, I want to go through some stats as well before the game as well. And I went through them. Tottenham have failed to win in the last 4 matches. Tottenham have failed to keep a clean sheet in 9 of the last 11 home matches as well. Tottenham have scored 9 in their last 11 away matches. Tottenham have lost 6 out of the 11 home matches. With 27 points so far this season, Tottenham have picked up 3 points more than they did last season after 22 matches. Yet their total in the current season is 16 points lower than it was 2 seasons ago at the same point. And as you can see, 23-24, 43 points, 24-25, 24 points, 25-26, 27 points. This is our second worst really start of first 22 games in a Premier League campaign. It really is dreadful. Look, we're all hoping for a win today. We're all hoping that Tottenham will turn up and we'll get 3 points and we can start putting some breathing space between us and the bottom half and that bottom tree, which West Ham winning today has not left. It's left us a bit closer there. We are being dragged into it. A defeat today will drag us completely into it, but I don't think we're going to lose today. I think we're going to go up to Burnley. I think we're going to win 2 or 3-0. I really do. But it's the players, isn't it? It's the players and Thomas Frank getting the tactics right, and that's all what it's about today. I want to know what your score predictions are. Put them in the chat. Let me know where you're going with it as well. What do you think of the playing 3 at the back? Do you think that suits Tottenham more? And I think it does. I think you got 3 good defenders in Danso. Of course, you got Romero and Mickey van der Ven. I think Jed Spence and Porro are very good win backs as well, which suits them, I think, better than anything else. But we need a win today, don't we, guys? We need a win. We do. Philip's gone for 2-0. I'm going for a 3-1 win today. I think we're going to batter them. And that's what it is about, isn't it? It's about getting momentum. We do have Frankfurt on Wednesday, which is going to be another tough game as well for Spurs. A win for that gets us into the knockout stages of the Champions League, which I think would be a major relief for us. Then we don't have to go through the playoffs. But Burnley will be up today for this. Burnley will be up for it. And let's go through the Burnley lineup. Let me have a look at that if I can. So here we go. Let me go through Burnley. And Burnley did get a 1-1 draw with Liverpool. No latest on Robinson either, on his transfer to Tottenham Hotspur. I'm sure we will get something probably the next day or so. So let's go through it. See, can we see the number? And of course, their manager, Scott Parker, former Tottenham player as well. Kyle Walker, former Tottenham player, is starting. Anthony Humphreys, Perez, Bojoja, Edwards is starting as well. It's a big game for Burnley, isn't it? It's a big game for them, but it's a massive game for us as well. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do hit the like, do hit the subscribe, do actually come into the chat as well and join me. Philip says Frankfurt has nothing to play for which makes them dangerous, but they are a shadow of the team that played last year. Yeah, they are. I agree with that. I agree with that they are probably got nothing to play for, and that does make them dangerous. It's a bit like Burnley today, isn't it? They have really everyone expects Burnley to go down. Everyone expects Burnley to crumble, and they keep surprising people. They surprised Liverpool last week at Anfield with a draw. But we should have too much for them today. And Philip's right. Frankfurt on Wednesday don't have anything to play for, and I still think that's a game we can win. And I think Tottenham are more of an away side than we are a home side. I think we're set up better for away games. Our tactics are more better than away games, but it's about taking our chances as well. Solanke did score during the week, which was really, really, really important. And we need him, and the more he gets fit, and the more he gets up to the speed, and the more he gets up to Premier League's fitness level, I think he will become very good for us before the end of the season, which we have missed, haven't we? We have missed the goal scorer up there. Do we need to get a striker in the summer? Hell yeah, we do. Do we need to get a better squad in the summer? Yes, we do. There's a lot of this squad that has to go, and that has. Sorry. So look, I want to win today. Of course I do, and we all do, and we should win today. This is Burnley. This is not like we're playing a top team in the Premier League. This is a team we should be beating. This is games where this is a game where you look at the start of the season, you're thinking, right, this is 3 points in the bag. So, and it's rarely, it shows how bad we've become this season that we've now got to the point where this has now become a big game for us. And it shouldn't have to be like that. We should have been better like that. We shouldn't be looking to these games and thinking, we should be looking to these games and feeling confident and going up there, right, we're going to batter them, we're going to get 3 points. Let's look to the Frankfurt game. These are the games where you hope Thomas Frank could have rested a few players. I know we've got an injury crisis, and I know we're very light on players, but the point I'm trying to make is, if we didn't have an injury crisis, if we started better, if we were playing better on Thomas Frank, if we're top end of the table, these are the games where you rest your players for these big games. But we don't have the luxury of that. We don't have the luxury of resting players, because A, we don't have players that we can bring in and rest them. All we've got is kids. B, this shows a window. This shows another window where we've been failed by the ownership, where Thomas Frank, again, another manager's been failed. And yes, we seem to be gathering pace now with the transfer window. But we should have done our business a lot earlier. We should have got these players in a lot earlier. And I hate hearing the excuse, January is so difficult to buy for. It isn't so difficult to buy for. If you get all your ducks in a row and you get all your business ready, right, we know who we're going for, A, B, C, and D, then there shouldn't be any problems of you getting these players in the first 2-3 weeks of the window. Not a problem. But again, we don't. We leave everything to the last minute. And I understand why people want to give this new ownership time. I get it. But it's like today, isn't it? If we lose today, are we going to get the same what we got after the West Ham game? It's going to be. It reminds me so much of last season. And the board need to come out and say Thomas Frank's the manager at the end of the season. End off. Stop all the speculation. Stop all the infighting. Everything just stops it, doesn't it? It just stops it there. We know what we got to the end of the season. And then in the end of the season, if they want to get rid of the manager or they want to bring somebody in, then do so. But we need to stop this after every game. He's going. I'm guilty of it as well myself. I'm lucky enough that I've got people that I get information off regarding the club, and that got information regarding transfers or managers or who we got coming in. And maybe from my point of view that chaos is probably good for me and good for the channel. Of course it is. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that. If Tottenham were, look, it does work in the opposite way as well. If Tottenham were up fighting for the title or fight for Champions League, that's good for the channel as well, because that brings optimism, it brings excitement, it brings everything else. but also, sadly, and it's true that when Tottenham do badly, it's good. It's good for us as well because you also have the flip side of that. That if Tottenham are doing badly and not winning, or the manager's under crisis, you got that again, haven't you? You've got that momentum of people going to choose in. What's the latest disaster happening? So in the world, I'd rather Tottenham do well and fighting for Champions League and going into fire in the cup competitions, and we're in the quarterfinals, or we've got a final coming up in the League Cup, or we're doing well in the FA Cup, or we're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League or whatever. It's good for me. But I just sometimes would like a nice season where Tottenham are doing brilliantly. We can all be happy and we can all be sort of as one. And at the moment, we're not as one. At the moment, we're at each other's throats. Where it's either the manager, you're either frank in or you're frank out, or you're a player in or a player out. And we need to stop this sort of narrative. And we had it last year under Ange. And I think we need somebody to come in to unify us as a fan base. We need somebody to come in to unite us as one team, as one unit, because you cannot move forward. You cannot go forward if you're infighting or bitching or 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 bitching about each other. Nobody gets to Tottenham. Don't get everything right all the time. Tottenham will make mistakes. The board will make mistakes. We will not buy the right player or get the right manager. It's very simple. Of you have to get it right. You have to work hard, and it's the same in life as well, isn't it? It's the same in anything you do. You work hard. If you work hard enough, you will get the rewards um, of what you're doing, and Tottenham have to do that. And this is why this window. Oh Jesus! I've seen the fella on the TV screen. I swear to God, it's Hippie Paul's twin brother. I swear to God, right? I swear to God, I've just seen Hippie Paul at the Burnley game. It's his twin brother. He's there. Um, I don't know how he's got from Australia to Burnley, but he's there. Bloody hell, it's his twin brother is there. Um, but yeah, look, we've got to be united as one. We've got to keep moving forward as one. This is an important game today, and this is a game we have to win. We have to get through. Right, let me go through some of the chat, and then hopefully game will get started. Then I can stop waffling, and then we are 10 minutes away from kickoff. So looking forward to it. My ears itchy for some reason. Anyway, we're 10 minutes away from kickoff. Let's see a few chat. Big up to Philip. He says, I know it's mixed reviews. I know he's got mixed reviews, but I reckon Robertson, as I call him Robbo, because I cannot get Robertson around my big teeth out. So I've now nicknamed him Robbo. I think it will be a good signing, Philip. I think A, he brings leadership, B, he brings fight, C, he brings that determination where I think he's a good player. And I know a lot of people are saying he's not good or he's crossing his bad and that. I think it's a good signing for us. I really do. And the latest of it, of course, is going to the bottom of the screen, guys. So any more breaking news on that during this watch along or after the whistle, we'll bring to you first and fastest. Big up to Rhino as well. Big up to you, Rhino. He says, big up Dermo. Big up to you. Big up to John. He says, I don't care if Arsenal players receive an OBBBE. No, neither do I. Brian says, we can't go of fifths and bots. Well, maybe Dermo in account. That's true. Big up to Rain Man. Big up, fellas. Big up to you, Rain. You will see him at half time as he comes on and gives his eagle eye view. I don't know if James might pop in as well. You never know. Might get double trouble today. Might get double trouble. Big up Cyprus Spurs. Hi, Domo and chat. Big up to you, Cyprus. Hope you're doing. Big up. Screw the board, says Rhino. Rhino's out protesting outside his flat at the moment with a big board with Screw Enoch on it. Big up to you, Rhino. Keep up the protest. Right, I get that one, Gerard. I will do that one before the game starts. So that is what I'll do. We've got Prince 6080. Big up to must win a relegation. It is, and that's what I've put under the banner of the watch along thumbnail today. A must win, and you are right. Spurs side chat says I don't see a winter. Where's your optimism, Spurs side chat? Come on, where's your optimism? Where's your You know, come on, we are going to win today. None of this negative crap. Come on, we're all positive. We're all fighting as one today. We're all going to march on Turf Moor. We're going to take 3 points back to Tottenham. We're going to, I don't know, eat their nice pies and have a few drinks, but we're going to take home the 3 points. None of this negative. We don't want any negative stuff here. I'm just seeing the Burnley mascot. He's strutting a bit like John Travolta down at Saturday Night Fever. It is very funny to watch. I have to say, it is funny. But yeah, it is very funny watching the mascot trying to act like John Travolta with Saturday Night Fever. Anyway, Spurs are in 14th on 27 points. West Ham are only 7 points behind us. A win today will take us up a bit, but a defeat today, West Ham did win today. Burnley could do with a win, but Bournemouth, 25, 26. We could drop down. We could, if results all go against us and we lose, yeah, 16th, I think we can drop down to. Well, we're confident we're going to win 3 points, because we are. Come on. Right, you don't see a win. Big up to John. Enix should not be allowed anywhere near a football team, and a chain of undertakers would suit them. You know what? We do agree. Big up to Ed Fan, our biggest fan from Germany, from Hamburg in Germany, a place where Kevin Keegan went to play in the late 70s, if my memory serves me correctly. He says, big up, Dermot. Let's beat Burnley. Corey's from Hamburg in Germany. Big up to you, Ed. And I hope, what's it like in Germany? Let us know. You're snowing? Is it nice there? Let us know. Big up. Do they fancy it, Dermo? Of course they fancy it. We're Tottenham Hotspur, Joe. We're going to win. Of course we're. And your man, Thomas Frank's going to lead us to glory. Of course it is. Spurs side chat goes, Dermot, it's Tottenham with a laughing emoji. He said, that's why I'm not optimistic. Yeah, but we're going to win today. Vinay's there. Vinay's there. He's already delegated that Thomas Frank's going to be all right. It's a win today. We're going to win this. Of course we are. Yeah, I'm out my window and say, that's it. You keep it going there, Reno. You keep it going. Philip is saying some. I don't know why I should read it, but this is Philip's sense of humor. Oh, they're not taking him, of course, for first fans. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. And then big up to Phil Spur. Big up to you, Phil Spur. How are you? So personally, I'm interested how Gallup. Yeah, so am I. So am I, bud. But big up to you. Right, we do have the big. This is something Gerard and me. It's something of a tradition on this channel with watch-alongs with Gerard and myself. He always puts it in. Call it, Dermo. I am going to call it, and it's going to be a 3-1 Tottenham win today. I'm not backing for what I thought. I do have my scarf somewhere. It was the lucky scarf because I did wear it during the last watch-along, and we won it. So I need to find my lucky scarf. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Mrs. Strong. There you go. Right, now, this is my lucky scarf. There you go. See, I wore it on Tuesday and we won, and I'm wearing it again today. So there you go. I've got my lucky Tottenham scarf on. See, that's why we're going to win 3-1, Gerard. There's a big fella waving a big flag. Look at him. He's waving it with everything he's got, bless him. Either that or he's trying to keep warm, because it looks very cold in Burnley. Lots of woolly hats and lots of people drinking hot drinks. Look at him. Look at that fella waving that flag, giving it all his gossip. No, he doesn't look as keen as the other fella. Anyway, here comes the team Burnley, and they're just coming into the dugout. What a fancy tunnel Burnley have got. Rarely have. That's one hell of a nice tunnel. I've seen some tunnels in my time, but that's one hell of a tunnel. So big up Jared 3-1, bud. Jared's gone 1-0. I always back Spurs to win. Yeah, same here, Phil Spur. Never. I don't think I've ever backed Tottenham to lose. I don't think I ever have, actually. If we do lose, Frank goes. And right, Spurs side chat. I don't think Thomas Frank leaves. I'm now going to be like the rest of the. I don't think he leaves. I think he's here to the end of the season. We just need to get behind him now. Big up to 1K. I want to get 3K. I'm confident we'll score today. 4 today. Not sure how many Burnley will get. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? And here comes Romero. It's like one hell of a cool tunnel, that is. I like that. Maybe should have done something at Tottenham with that. The only way I can describe it, guys, it's sort of Burnley, and it's got welcome to Burnley, and it's really cool. Anyway, here's Kyle Walker coming out with with his mascot, bless him. And that's really nice. And I'm glad that for me, I think it's good. There's Romero. Can we picture Romero? Does he look interested? Does he look interested? Well, he looks eager. He's ahead of the Burnley player. Anyway, they're coming out. Yeah, it is a nice tunnel Spurs like that, to be fair. I've seen some tunnels in my time. And look, I have to say, fair play to the Tottenham boys. There's a young lad there. He's walking with a walker. He's no more than 5 or I'd say 7 or 8. And Spurs, right? The Spurs players, and this poor little kid, right? He is struggling a bit. The Spurs players have actually stopped. So it gives a chance for the Burnley. And Romero's very consciously slowing the Spurs players down. So the Burnley players, and I think fair play to Christian Romero for that. You know, we all think footballers would get a bad rap, but you know, do things like that. And I think it's lovely to see when players are like that, and they do care and they do have hearts. If you'll remember what we're looking for, we are on Vicario watch, so we'll give you what he is wearing. Big up to Kyle Walker there. Kyle Walker, former Tottenham player as well. Fair play to him. Hope he gets a good reception from the Spurs players. Yeah, and it's the Tottenham players that are going to come down, and there's Romero. There's Scott Parker, former Tottenham player himself as well, by the way, back in the day. And we are wearing all black today. I thought we were wearing our home kit. There's Mickey van der Ven. And we're going through, so the page are just going through each other. There's Scott Parker, so I'm looking forward to this. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get a win today. Come on. 3 points on the board, and let's get up that table. We don't want a defeat today. We do not want a defeat. Come on. We don't want a defeat today. So, Burnley are playing a 1-3-4-2-1 formation. That's a bit of a weird one, or a mouthful. Big up to, I think it's 47 in the house. Yeah, big up to everyone that's in the house watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you can. Let's get the 3K as quickly as we can. We've really started this year on the channel with a bang. We've really started with good numbers, good views. We're growing, we're getting bigger. So that's what we want. So come on, let's keep it going. We're like Tottenham. We're going for the title. Big up the Spurs. Now, we're starting with a Vicario in goal. All in orange today from top to bottom. He has been tangoed. We've got a back three of Kevin Danso, Christian Romero, captain, Mickey van der Ven. We've got a midfield 4 of Pedro Porro and Spencer's win backs, with Basuma making his first start and Conor Gallagher back in there from his game not playing against Frankfurt. We've got a Welsh Alderbart and a Xavi Simmons as the 210s. And up front is Dom Solanke making a return as well, making his second Premier League start. We're looking for the substitutes. They're a bit. Then we've got Kinski, Draxon, Tell, Yadogi, Gray, Morani, Scarlett, Byfield, and William Barnett as well. Big up to Israel Cube Football. Where do you reckon we're finishing the league? As high as we can, bud. As high as we can. Where are you watching this from, by the way? Are you watching this from Israel, or well, let me know where you're watching it from, sir. Let me know. Big up to you. If you're new, do hit the like and subscribe if you can. Really would appreciate it. The referee, I will tell you who the referee is, and I'm going to bring it up now. So give us 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hang on. Where is the referee? Here we go. This is the referee today, guys. It's Peter Banks. The assistant referees are Idris Smart, Blake Antibars, Anthony Taylor, and Craig Parsons. I know Rain was over the mood when Craig Parsons was announced as VAR. He really was. Yeah, I'll big up to man. Whereabouts in Israel watching us? Let us know. I'm always interested in where people are watching us from. So do let us know where you're watching us, bud. That would be great. Big up to first, but here we go, Spurs. Yes, we're going to be off and underway in a minute. And the scoreboard action moment ain't working yet for some reason. I don't know why, but it probably will start somewhere. So are we off and underway? Oh, Jerusalem. Big up. Jerusalem you're watching us from. And we're off and underway. And my scoreboard is looking at the moment. It's just difficult. Sometimes it does. Sometimes watch it. Yeah, here's Tottenham. I will get back to that on the first break, but Tottenham put a cross in, looking for Jed Spence. He puts a cross. Oh my God, Tottenham could have been ahead after 30 seconds. How the hell did we miss that? Oh my good Lord. That's a start and a half. Come on, Tottenham. Let's put the ball in the back of the net. Tottenham nearly ahead after 15 seconds of the game. Here's Romero now. Romero now to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Danso. Danso goes back to Romero. Romero now. Daly's on the ball. Goes down to Porro. Porro with the ball. Puts it down to Gallagher. Gallagher plays it to Porro. Porro just lets it run a little bit. Goes behind him. Goes back to Danso. What a start from Spurs. Nearly 1-0 up after 12 seconds. It must have been 12 seconds. Yeah, so do I, Rain. I do love the black kit. I do love it. I actually do. But I love the yellow as well, by the way. How we not gone 1-0 up already within the first 15 seconds? I have no idea. Jerusalem, where are you from? I'm watching it from Waxford in the southeast of Ireland. A little place called River Chapel, which is just outside Gorey, in Ireland. So big up to you, mate. I hope you're keeping well in Jerusalem as well. A place I've always wanted to go, Jerusalem, really. That and the Vatican. I've always wanted to go there as well. That's enough of my holiday plans. But here's Odebear now. We've got Jed Spence darking down the middle. This is what we saw against Frankfurt. Where's this Tottenham been all season, guys? Jesus, we've started like a rat up a drain pipe. I'll go on. You're not going to get by Mickey van der Ven. Of course you're not. Come on, here's Spence now. Let's keep this going. Porro looking for Solanke. Goes over his head, and that goes all the way. Is he going to keep it in? Of course he is. It's Solanke now. Solanke now to Xavi. Xavi to Spence. Spence on the ball. Solanke. Xavi. Here's Xavi now. It's been pushed into the centre. Over to Porro. Porro now. Tottenham early domination. This is what we want to see. Spurs on the front foot. A little bit like Ange Ball, but not Ange Ball. God, I miss Ange Ball. Here's Spence now. Spence now to Gallagher. Loses it, but Burnley haven't started well at all. But here's Bazuma. Surely he's not going to score. Here's Solanke. Solanke to Spence. When the Burnley half, it shoots. Oh, when it goes down the throat of the keeper. What a start from Spurs. Really, big up to John Lee as well. Big up says, I really don't understand why Frank hates Telsa. I don't understand as well. Israel Cube football. I do not understand. Do not understand at all. But big up to you. My score prediction is 3-1 Spurs Israel. 3-1 Spurs. That's what I'm going for you. Just give us 2 minutes, sorry. But we'll be back in a minute. I can't believe this channel's gone international. I feel like the Thunderbirds. I'm taking Thunderbird 1, guys, by the way. I'm not letting anyone have Thunderbird 1. I'm having that one. Anyway, here's Burnley. It's Burnley. We need a win today. Yeah, we do, John Lee. It does give us momentum. And that's what I'm on about. We have to back up Wednesday's win, don't we? See, the lucky scarf's working. Maybe that's been the problem. I haven't worn my lucky scarf. Maybe that has been the problem. But here's Kyle Walker. Burnley now on the left-hand side. Is Walker going to go back? Jet Spence, I love his pressing. And it's really good to see. Xavi is playing more as a striker as well. Where Odebear is gone more in the Bazuma is in the 10. It's very weird. But Spurs have started brilliantly here. It's Gallagher. Yeah, and Gallagher, yeah, right. That went to Casper the Ghost. Big up to Terry running from Helsberg in Germany. Wow. Big up to you. Especially with our fixtures in February. Let's win this. Yeah, exactly. It's well, you're spot on, but we are going to talk about that next week, actually, in the show of February fixtures. Now, the start of February, what am I doing now? Hang on, just let me check. 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I will be away. I'm going away for a few days, so might be on a little bit of a little break the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th, but we will be back on Friday for the build-up for the big games of the weekend. But here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence running down the right wing. He's really motoring. He's got the ball. He was foul referee. No, he wasn't. Tottenham still got the ball. He's Xavi. Xavi, one-touch football. Good stuff from Spurs. And Xavi's offside. Unlucky. Good stuff from this Tottenham. I like this. It's good football. There's Thomas Frank wiping the sleep out of his eyes. Maybe he's just woken up. God, the coach behind him looks like a mean git. He's sitting there with a big frown in his head. So Spurs already one shot, dominating possession, one shot on target, playing better. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get this game. Come on. Let's get 3 points. Get an early goal. We get an early goal down. We're away the races. We are. And big up to John Lee. Thank you so much for the €10 super chat. Big up to you. He says, we need to win. Come on, Spurs. Exactly, John Lee. Big up to you, sir. Thank you for the support. Really means a lot. I'll put it up there as well. Thank you so much. It means so much to us all. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Do like and subscribe. If you do want to send in a super chat, a bit like John Lee, it really does help the channel grow. And also pick up the memberships. They're the cheapest in town. So big up to John Lee, $10. Thank you so much, bud. Where are you watching in America, by the way? Let us know. You're going to have to get up at some ungodly hour to watch some of these games. Bless you. And I do know what. I tip my hat off to people around the world that get up at 1 or 2 in the morning to watch Tottenham. Very lucky that I can watch them. I can watch them at a reasonable hour. But here's good tackle by Jed Spence. Got a bit misplaced by Mickey van der Ven. But here's Burnley now. Burnley with the first. Oh, he's been tucked by Spence. But here's Burnley. They're putting the cross in. Good defending by Tottenham. And good stuff. But Tottenham just give it away. Just whack it. If in doubt, give it a whack. Here's Danso now. Tottenham relieving the pressure. And yeah, to get a throw in. That's good stuff by Danso. Florida, big up to you. Nice and warm in Florida this time of year. Wouldn't mind doing a watch along from Miami on the beach. That'd be cool. What do you think of the signing Andy Rom? I'm really pleased with it, Israel, to be fair. I think it's a great signing for us. But not everyone's happy. But for me, I think he brings leadership, he brings determination, he brings experience as well, which we do need in this team. His Porro to Basuma, Porro then puts it from left to right, from right to left. Here's Mickey van der Ven. He's like a Ferrari. He's starting to roar like a Bugatti Veyron. That is Mickey van der Ven. Because Bugatti Veyron, one of the fastest production cars in the world. Mickey van der Ven is probably one of the fastest centre-backs in the world. Danso now. We're going back now to Porro. And Porro puts off a Burnley player out for a Tottenham throw-in. Big up to Frog on the Wall. Afternoon, Dermot. All good spots. Big up to you, Frog. Hope you're doing well, bud. A good win for you today. You must be really happy. Good win for West Ham against Sunderland. That's good. Good win for you. That will keep you. That will keep you in the fight for staying in the Premier League. But here's Burnley. Tottenham seem to have gone off the ball a little bit here, and Burnley seem to be just getting there. Oh, Burnley are in the Tottenham penalty area. The ball goes across the header, goes in. Oh, it's offside. Oh, it's offside. Oh, but our defense looked a little bit static there. It's from Lucas Perez. He was right in the back post, but again, why nobody put a tackle in? The number 10 for Burnley just puts a lovely chink ball. Yeah, he was way offside. Good goal. I have to say, he took his goal well, but that's worrying. Big up Terry's got 4-0 Spurs. Of course, we are going to win. And Ryan says, big up Frog. I do love that name, Frog in the Wall. That is really good. I do. Some of these names people come up for YouTube it's so good. But anyway, here's Tottenham. Back to Vicario getting one of his early touches of the game. Vicario, he's going to kick it long up the field. He is. But here's Jed Spence now. Did the ball go out? And the referee says, yep, it went out. If you're just wondering about the kits, Tottenham all in black, black shirts, black shorts, black socks. Burnley in their claret shirts, white shorts, and light blue socks. The referee is wearing yellow and black, and Burnley are now on the attack. Is Burnley now on the right hand side for Spurs against Danso and Porro. They're not tackling Porro, just letting him play with the ball. Porro jumps. Here's Burnley now. Burnley putting it in. Good defending by Conor Gallagher. Just kick it, whack it. Don't play around with the bloody ball. Jesus. It's not called kippy up beats. It's called get the ball out. Whack it. That's it, Porro. Well done. Solanke takes it down in his chest. Solanke. Good running by Solanke. Go on. Oh, no, he doesn't have the pace. Ugh. And Burnley get it all the way back to the keeper. Seriously. If in doubt, give it a whack. Sitting there thinking you're a Maradona doing all your keepy uppies. You know, just you're in a dangerous area. You get the ball out as quickly as you can. Not try to keep hold of it. Oh, God. This is going to be a non-swearing watch-along. I'm going to try anyway. And I've reached 19 minutes and I'm doing 11 minutes and I haven't swore once. Yay! Mrs. Tron will be happy with me. Yeah, Burnley haven't scored yet. that's oh dear. That'd be a testing time. Oh God. Oh my God. How many times does Porro get so I know, Rain, I know. He does. And the funny is when Burnley were on the right, he jumped up in the air and it was like he was trying to do a star jump. Good performance in with a shout, maybe. Yeah, maybe, Frog. Maybe. Good good view, like. Oh yeah, good. Right. Good performance in with a shout. Yeah. You know what? I think you'll survive. I think you will survive. It's Danso all the way back now to Vicario. Vicario with the ball. Vicario plays it out to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven, look at him going. No, he checks, he goes back, he plays it to Xavi. Xavi very deep. Romero. Vicario. Danso. Checks, goes back. He's getting a bit distracted. Tottenham getting painted in to a corner. And what is Porro doing? Just standing there like a spare idiot at a wedding. Seriously. Wake up, Porro. It's a football match. Should have got plenty of sleep last night and woke up full of rigours and energy for today's game. You're standing there like you're a... That's why nobody wants to give you the ball, because you just keep giving it away. Here's Gallagher now. Right. I don't mind players trying to be a bit with the ball, but when you're in a chance, be sensible with it. God's sake. Jed Spence now with the ball. Jed Spence looking cool, mean. Look at that fella with his sunglasses on in the crowd. Thinks he looks like Brad Pitt. No, he doesn't. It's Solanke. It's just Burnley came into the game for the last 5 minutes, I'd say, if I'm being honest. Tottenham are being a little bit casual with possession, but we're still there. We're pressing. Go on, keep pressing. Good. Tottenham get it back. Here's Tottenham. Here's Porro. Porro looking for somebody. Ooh. The ball went across the 6 yard. And there is Solanke yelling at Porro. I want it. Send it to me. Give it to my feet. Solanke was having the right go. And he did have a choice there to give it to Solanke. And Solanke saying, why don't you just give it to me? I'm the striker. You're not. We're at 13 minutes, nearly 14 minutes into the game. Sorry about the scoreboard being 2 minutes ahead. I'm still trying to work out how to fix that. So I will figure it out one day. This will either be a 3-0 to Spurs or 1-0 to Burnley. No, Israel, you could be right. Oh, Lord. If we do go 1-0 behind, will the confidence drain from us? That's the problem, isn't it? And this is where I think we've got to score first, because if they score first, then our confidence is going to go through the roof. Here's Romero. Romero now to Danso. Danso is going to kick it long. No, he goes short to Porro. Porro launches it down the field, looking for Solanke. And not even Usain Bolt would have got that. But the keeper kicks it up the field for Burnley. But you're never going to beat Romero, are you? He plays it back to Vicario. Vicario plays it out to Danso. Danso Plays it into Porro, but Porro's lost it. What's Porro doing? Porro here, and here's Burnley all brought down. Is that a free kick or a penalty? He's just outside the area for Burnley. It's Romero now. If it's a penalty, he goes off. Has he given the penalty? VAR checking this. Is Romero going to get sent off here? It was all Porro's own doing. Was the Burnley player offside? Well, that's a penalty. Then if that's a penalty, I'm sorry, Romero could be off. I'm just going to turn on the sound so I can hear what's happening, guys, so I can give you the up-to-date. Now, they are going to VAR. Vicario has mouthed. Romero's saying you could be sent off here, but or it could be a penalty or a free kick. It's right on the penalty line. Or will Burnley player be in an offside position? Offside. Yeah, it's offside. Oh, we got away with that one, didn't we? It is offside. The Burnley player was offside. And that is, they always look at the attacking phase first and then they look at the thing afterwards. But we got away with that one, thank God. If that was given, I think Romero was off. Again, Tottenham here are just, we're going to sleep in the last couple of minutes. We've started well. We think that's enough, guys. And it's given Burnley the confidence now to come back into this game and ready to have done in the last 5 minutes. But there's been a couple of warnings. I keep saying it. We've got a warning with the offside goal. We've got a warning again with the offside decision there, where if it wasn't, then it was a penalty. Romero could have been off. We need to wake up a little bit. We need to get back into this game and wake up and start doing what we're doing in the first 5 minutes. But again, it's just we're too lackadaisy with the possession. It's just bad playing. Here's Danso to Romero. Again, it was Porro on the right-hand side who made the original mistake that led Burnley in there. So Porro really does need to wake up a little bit. And it goes out. No, it doesn't. It keeps it in. But here's Basuma now. Basuma playing for his future, I think, at Spurs. Here's Basuma. Very funny, Rain. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. You try telling an AI to work. I don't know how to do it. There is a way of doing it. I don't know. If I can't work it out for the next watch along, I will go back to the original clock. But you know, I just don't. I've tried everything. I don't know what it is. Somebody did tell me there is something to do with that, and I'm still waiting for them to send me the information how to do it. I've got in touch with Overlay as well about it. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. It must be on lunar time or something. I don't know, Rain. I don't know. It is annoying. It annoys me because I'm looking. Yeah, we're about 18:25. Yeah, it's way out. Here's Romero to Porro. Porro now puts it down. Ball goes out for a Tottenham throw, and Porro walking around like he's strutting around. So we're a minute. You're a minute. The clock's a minute and 10 seconds ahead of the real time because we've just clocked into 19 minutes 10 seconds. So yeah, we're 1 minute 17 seconds ahead. So I will try to sort it out. Anyway, free kick to Burnley. Thomas Frank standing there, arms folded. Bit like Ange Postecoglou did a lot last season. Always moved. Big up to Anna. Hello again from Wales Valley. Big up to you, Anna. Hope you're doing well. As this is an Irish channel, that makes his Celtic cousins then. Big up to you, Anna. Hope you're doing well. Here's Burnley now. Burnley with a kick into the Tottenham penalty area. Header back in. Burnley looking a bit dangerous now. Tottenham whack it away. Good. I'm glad somebody's listening to me. If in doubt, give it a whack. See, they're learning. They're learning. That's what you need to do, Spurs players. Play the Jack Charlton way. Put them under pressure. We need Jack Charlton. Need to dig up Jack Charlton somewhere and put him back in charge. Play like we played, the Ireland teams played in the late 80s, early 90s. Put them under pressure. That's what we should do. Burnley go all the way back to the keeper. See, Burnley are gaining confidence now. Tottenham have stepped off them a little bit. We're not as aggressive, but here's Romero. Romero now taking the ball by the horns to Spence. Spence puts the ball in. Yeah. But here's Gallagher. Gallagher, go on. Tottenham, go on. Here's Basuma. Basuma now puts it out wide to Xavi on the left-hand side, looking for Jed Spence. He does suddenly realise he's got to run. Xavi now. Go on, Xavi. Ball down, penalty. It is a penalty for Tottenham. Yes, we've got a penalty. Absolutely brilliant. It's Xavi who was brought down. The referee's pointed straight to the spot. Thank you very much. It is a penalty to Tottenham Hotspur. There was Xavi. Oh, was it outside the area or is it? Oh, let's have a look. I don't care. It's a penalty. He went down in the box. It's a penalty. Come on. Come on. This is more like it. That was a penalty. And he's given a free kick. You idiot referee. That was a penalty. It was inside the box. Oh. You have to do that through BT Cell. Yeah, pick up, Greg. Hope you're doing, bud. Greg Cell. BT Cell. That was my nickname for you, wasn't it? Yeah, still can't get your Greg thing around my chops. I'm keep calling you BT Cellnet. Anyway, so free kick to Spurs right on the average, right on the penalty area. He went down. I thought he pointed to the spot, by the way, but it isn't. It's a free kick. Porro over it. Good 10, 15 yards outside the penalty. Here's Porro. Porro shoots it in. Oh, side netting. Just outside. Ooh. Here's Porro again. Look at it. Oh, it was going in just side netting. I think Romero's probably stepping up a little bit for Israel. I would say after the first sort of 22, 23 minutes, I think Xavi's trying. Spence, Danso, Bazuma's really trying. But Porro for me has been lukewarm. Jed Spence on the left, not as effective as he was against Dortmund, but he hasn't been that bad. Kala has been all right, not 100%. Here's Porro now. Porro now to Odebear. Odebear's been very quiet, but he will get there. Gallagher, Basuma, Danso, Gallagher, Porro, Gallagher, Danso. Plays it now to Romero, going from right to left. Romero, is going to go back? Yeah, all the way back to Vicario. Here's Vicario, looking like an orange. Kicks it up the field, and he kicked it so far. Casper the Ghost is going for it, and Casper the Ghost missed it. Oh, there's Romero. Vicario, I mean. But here's now Burnley and Solanke. Solanke's been quiet for me, but he is just coming back to fitness, isn't he? So he will get there. Just gives me 2 minutes, guys, if you don't mind. Just need to do something, which I should have done before the stream. All right, nothing's happened yet. Oh. Good stuff from Spurs. It's Danso. Danso plays it centrally to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now on the run. He's got Xavi on the overlap. Xavi in the penalty area. Ball goes out and it goes out for a goal kick. There you go. I had to put on the white shirt and the scarf. It's what we wore against Dortmund and we won. And I just realised I have to wear exactly what I wore the last time for us to win. So there you go. Sorry about that. Big up to Brian as well. Say hi, Dermo. Coys. Big up to you, Brian. Hope you're doing well, bud. Great to see you in the house. There's 64 of you in the house already. Do hit that like and subscribe if you can, and let's get up to 2,500 before the end of the window, and that leaves us only 500 away from 3K, and we can get there before the end of the season. Big up to Zico, the greatest Brazilian player in the world at my generation, anyway. Sideways and freaking backwards. Crap as per friggin' usual. Bored of this crap. Yeah. Look, I try to make it as exciting as possible. Maybe the game's boring, but I try not to make it as boring with the watch along. I try to make it a little bit more positive. 37% possession for Burnley, 63 for Tottenham. Heavy heights. 2 shots on target. We're going to have a bloody nose in a minute with that high possession. Wow. And only 1 for Burnley. Anyway, here's Spurs now. Spurs playing it around. Good, neat football. We're going sideways. Are we going to go sideways? Of course. No, we're going backwards. Thomas Frank, rule of football, isn't it? Sideways and backwards. Oh, we've gone forward. Yay. But here's Burnley. Burnley in the ball. Tottenham losing it. Xavi losing it. But here's Xavi. Xavi running, darting. He's like a bullet train. He gets fouled. The referee says, thank you very much. You're going to be fouled there. It's a free kick to Spurs. And Xavi's on the ground rolling around. I like the referee. He's doing very well today, Peter Banks. Well done to you, sir. Yes, I've got a new mug. And it's a nice mug as well. Well done, Xavi. Xavi goes, I've been fouled. Here we go. Porro Mark 2. A bit further out this time. A good 35 yards outside the area. We've got Danso running over it. Porro's over it. I know. I know, right? It was a bit of a left, but you know what? The referee's been nice to us. We'll never have a referee being nice to us, to be fair. Here's Porro. Now, Mark 2. Is he getting his bearings right? He's looking. Not doing a David Beckham stance, by the way. Porro shoots. Oh, what a save from the keeper. That was on target this time. And Burnley do kick it away. Good save from the Burnley keeper. Good free kick from Porro, by the way. It goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now plays it. The Bazumu's come deep. Bazumu with the ball. It's been a good first half, actually. I have to say, both teams are going for it. I think Tottenham are just a little bit more. I think that if you're trying to find which team's slightly on top, I think Tottenham are a little bit at the moment. But Burnley, the worrying part is Burnley are there and thereabouts. They're not an easy team to beat. Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Great to see you all in. It's great doing these watch-alongs and having you all with us. And from people around the world, which is really mind-boggling in my view. It's Danso now, Burnley with the ball. Yeah, Brian, for what I'm hearing, he is in the Liverpool squad now. I don't know if you guys can let me know. Has he started today? And is he on the bench? So if you lads can let me know, because I haven't really checked the Liverpool lineup. But we have to see what happens to that. But here's Solanke. Solanke turns. He loses the ball, still got the ball, but gives it away. Here's now the number 10 for Burnley. Burnley playing this little one-touch football, which is very effective, which is tearing us apart a little bit. But Burnley again, Burnley very good at this little intricate, little one-touch stuff. But we're giving them so much space. It's like the Red Sea is just opened. Here's Walker now, putting the ball in. Burnley, you're in the penalty area. Good whacking out by Odebear. If in doubt, you give it a whack. Well done, Odebear. You've been listening to me. Well done. See, that's it. You listen to Dermatron, you listen to his coaching style, and you will win football matches. I have on EA Sports, I have won the league 3 times, Champions League twice, 4 FA Cups, and 2 League Cups. You know, I am the master of management. Tottenham should have hired me as their manager. I'd have Tequila as assistant manager, James as tactical guru, and Rain as the PA man. Or Rain could look after the money in the club and just say, this is how much you got to spend on transfers. 300 billion. Yes, please. Here's Burnley. We've got 15 minutes away from the end of the first half. And to be honest with you, this result suits Burnley more than it suits us, to be fair. But would you have taken 0-0 at half-time? I would have done. And then go at them in the second half. But the more we don't score, the more I'm getting worried. And I think it was Israel that said it. It could either be 3-0 to Spurs or 1-0 to Burnley. And that is the problem. And we've got Tottenham players shouting to Vicario, kick it up the field, bud. Yes, Scott Parker, pacing, chewing. Bit like a Thomas Frank lookalike. But here's Jed Spence now. What's he going to do? He's got the ball, plays it down the line to Solanke. Solanke loses it for the umpteenth time. Here's Solanke now. Go on, Solanke. You know what you can do. Xavi, lovely little 1-2 between Solanke and Xavi. Here's Bazuma now. Bazuma goes all the way back to Danso. Danso now to Porro. Porro now to Odegaard. Odegaard beats his man. Beats one man. Beats another man. Lovely stuff from Tottenham. Here's Gallagher. Puts the ball in. Lovely. Looking for Jed Spence. It's Solanke with the header. It hits the top of the ball. Top of the net. And it goes out. Good little play for Spurs. That's it. That's what we want. That's what we want. More stuff like that. Good interchange. Good little passing. Quick stuff. One-touch football. Get a ball in early. Get Solanke on it. Let's see what he does with it. It was actually Jed Spence, I think he got on that. But here's Tottenham now. Mickey Van de Ven. Tottenham has suddenly woken up now. They've got a second wind. Jed Spence now to Xavi. Xavi with the ball. Xavi to Bazuma. Bazuma to Xavi. Back to Bazuma. Bazuma now goes centrally to Danso. Danso with the ball now. He goes out wide to Porro. Porro now back to Danso. A lot of backways and sideways passing. Everyone loves it. It's a new way of playing. Go backwards. Yeah, why don't you? Be disappointed if you didn't. Big up to Tony. Hope you're doing well. Good win for you today, bud. 3-0. I say you're a happy hammer today. Do you know what? Gallagher's been a bit quiet. I'm be interesting what Rain thinks at half time. But I think he's been very quiet. He's been going about his job silently, if you know what I mean. He's not a Palunia. He's not a Bentoncourt. But he offers you something different, doesn't he? And that's what you want. And he's doing all right. He's not brilliant, but he's doing all right. But here's Burnley now. Oh, Burnley, good defending by Danso, Mr. Reliable. What? It was all right. You won 3-0, and you're only saying it was all right. Seriously. You put pressure under us now. You're coming for us. That's what West Ham are doing. You beat us last weekend. You think, hang on, lads, we can. I would take Tottenham here. Bored to tears watching this. The final third cancelled us every year. But it hasn't been great, I have to say. But here's Tottenham. Here's Gallagher. Go on, have a crack. Go on, have a pop. Shoot. Do something. No, we just go sideways and backwards again. Yay. Here's Spence. Danso. Please do not go backwards. Just shoot. Will somebody have a crack? We're passing it around the penalty area. Go on, just shoot. Yeah, go on. Go for it. Wait. Oh, go on, have a crack. Go on, Xavi. Have a crack. Go on. Yeah, that was well worth it, wasn't it? We pass it around like muppets at a wedding. And then we don't have a shot. See, because somebody not have a shot there. Xavi could have had a shot. The keeper's off his line. Why not try to dink him? And then we've got Mr. Lord Porro of Totteridge telling us how we should support our football club. Saying, I'm going to have a crack, lads. Absolutely brutal. Here's Danso. Danso now. Burnley. Do you know what? Burnley are not out of this. Here's Xavi now. Go on. Run. Run. Pass it. Do something with it. Go on, give it to Van de Ven. Give it a fucking Jesus. Seriously. Why did you not give it to Van de Ven when he was open on the left-hand side, free as a bird? What do you do, Spence? Oh, see goals. Oh, I'm going to go for it. Jesus Christ. Here's Walker. Walker to Walker. Still got the ball. Sorry, he's taking the throw. Walker, here's Burnley now. Here's Burnley. I just cannot get Tottenham. We're in a good chance. Have a crack. Instead of passing it around like bloody hell. I could do better. And I'm nearly 50 and I'm unfit with a dodgy heart. Back's knackered. Probably collapse after 10 minutes of playing. But at least I'll give it a go. Seriously. Here's Odebear. Go on. Now give it to Xavi. Give it to Xavi. Oh, we had a crack. Good save from the keeper. What a shot from Odebear. That's what I'm talking about. More of that. Have a crack. If you're outside the area, have a belt with it. It's either going to go in or go wide, but at least try. And that's what you want. You need to drive at Burnley. Good save from the keeper. But what a shot from Odebear, by the way. That was going in. Good save as well. Got a corner out of it. More like that, please. More like that. Corner to Spurs. First corner of the game. Out of anyone, it's only taken us 36 minutes to get a game. I know it says 38 minutes on scoreboard. I will fix it. I promise. I'll try to work out how to do it. I do not know how to do it. Corner goes in. Good punch. Well, go and shoot. Oh my God. How the hell have we not scored? 6 yards out. Gallagher whacks it against the keeper and the ball goes out. My word, what a save. It was a corner coming in. It was a good punch out from the keeper. This is what I'm talking about. It was, I think, Odebear with a shot. Porro with Gallagher with the whole goal to aim at, and he still misses. But Tottenham should have gone 1-0 up with the last couple of chances. Another corner. Here's another corner to Spurs. Porro over it. Tottenham piling on the pressure here. 37 minutes gone in the first half. Goes short now to Odebear. Odebear to Bazuma. Bazuma puts it in. Burnley in a little bit. Ran it. Van de Ven! Yeah. Is that a go? Yeah, it is. We scored. Woohoo! There you go. That's what I was talking about. Put the ball, if in doubt, have a whack. And Tottenham do go 1-0 up through Mickey Van de Ven. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Let's put Burnley to the sword now. Let's put them to the metal. Let's go and get 3 or 4. Come on, Spurs. Yes. Thomas Frank being told, don't worry, we've scored. But Mickey Van de Ven with an absolute belter of a shot. It was a short corner. There was Jess Spence with the corner, and Burnley were heading around the area. It was actually, again, another header from Christian Romero, who laid it onto his centre-back partner. There was Mickey Van de Ven hitting and shooting 1-0 up. Come on. That is what we're talking about. That is it. In the net. Let's get on now. Come on. 3-1. I did say 3-1. Let's get another 2. Come on. See? The lucky scarf. It's working again. I have to wear this scarf every watch along now. Come on. There's Thomas Frank looking a bit windswept. And I said it before the game. We have to back up the win on Tuesday with the win today. We need to back it up. And if Tottenham fans can see progression, we will get behind the manager. If he keeps doing this attacking type of football, we'll be fine. But this is Tottenham. We've been 1-0 up before. We need a second. We really need a second or a third. But Walker goes all the way back to the keeper. Come on. That is a deserved lead, this Phil Spur. You're spot on, bud. We have been the better side of the first half. But come on. That's what we want. It seems our defenders are our strikers and our strikers are our defenders. Very good. It's Gallagher. Gallagher now to Porro. Porro all the way back to Danso. Danso now pays it back to Vicario. Vicario now to Romero. Romero plays it centrally to Xavi. Xavi now with the ball darts forward. It's Gallagher now. Gallagher plays it now. Oh, unlucky, but there's Odegaard to keep it in. Tottenham now 1-0 up here in Turf Moor. Mickey van der Ven with a brilliant goal. Is Romero. Slowing things down a little bit. Stops on the ball. Plays it forward to Xavi. Xavi to Bissouma. Bissouma now. Is he going to go central? He's going. Where's he going with the ball? He goes back now to Romero. Romero plays it now to Danso. Danso now to Porro. Porro now with the ball. So it's Gallagher, sorry. All the way back to Vicario. The away fans are singing, "We're staying up." Oh, big up to the away fans. Honestly, that's funny. Oh, dear. Is Solanke now. Solanke to Odegaard. Odegaard to Xavi. Xavi now to Here's Odegaard. Shoots. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored. He decided that keeper, and it was in the back of the net. Honest to God, it was good little one-touch football. Xavi to Odegaard, little flick, and there was Odegaard. Got the ball. Unlucky. Very unlucky indeed. But Tottenham deservedly 1-0 up. But here's Burnley. Come on, keep your concentration. Come on. Got 4 minutes to go before half time. Here's Gallagher. No free kick, says the referee. To Jed Spence. Jed Spence now. The Burnley players shouting and roaring, saying that should have been given the free kick. And Gallagher's gone down. The referee, no, he's been very fair. The referee, I have to say. Tottenham just playing it around, just keeping the ball. Gallagher limping a little bit now. Don't tell me he's going to get injured. Oh, Lord. Big up to everyone in the house. Do hit the like and subscribe if you can. 7 shots on target for Tottenham after 10 attempts. And, yeah, we've totally dominated this first half. I don't know where this has been all season. It's been like a silent assassin job. You know, I just change your formation. I think this is the way. This is the 3-4-2-1. I think it's the way to go. Maybe this is maybe Thomas Frank's had his eureka moment. The double pivot doesn't work anymore. Thomas, it doesn't work. Yes, we have to be more bold, more attacking. To dare is to do. Is our motto, by the way. Play to that. Tottenham here just playing it around a little bit. Here's Bissouma. I'll tell you one thing. I think Bissouma's been so good today, actually, as well. I think Bissouma's played well. There's Gallagher down. Oh, please don't make this another injury. We do not need to lose another player. No, he's up, thank God. Let's see. Bissouma played it to Gallagher. Ooh, that's nasty. Free kick anyway, but it's nasty. Here's Bissouma now with the free kick. Plays it backwards to Romero. Plays it to Danso. Danso now to Porro. Porro plays it down, looking for Gallagher. Doesn't find him. Burnley get the ball back. I would say Scott Parker will get Burnley in at halftime and read them the right act. Well, we've been so good today. We really have been very good today. We've continued on to how we played on Tuesday, to be fair. It's what we want to see. Of course, it's what we want to see. We want our team to be dominant and winning. And these are the places where we have to get points. We've got a difficult February coming up. But, the game, we're only 1-0 up. We do need a second or a third or probably a fourth to make the game really. I mean, Jesus, between Romero and Vicario. Stop shouting at him, Vicario. You made the cock up, not Romero. Take some responsibility. It would be very nice if he did. But here's Walker coming up now. Is this Burnley's last chance, probably for the end of the first half? Here's Walker, puts the ball, doesn't. I thought he's going to cross it there. They're going to have a crack. Oh, it gets well done. Good blocking from Bissouma. Stood strong, stood tall, stood wide. But Burnley now starting to put the pressure on. Here's Walker now. We know how good Walker is on these, but good defending by Mickey van der Ven. And then Mickey van der Ven runs back, the quickest defender in the West. Scores, I go, oh, God, don't tell me, Phil Spur, you're right. Please do not tell me. Don't tell me you're right. Here's Burnley. Burnley coming in. Burnley! Oh, for fuck. Seriously. Can we not keep a clean sheet to half-time? This is Burnley. We should not be conceding goals to Burnley. For God's sake. Seriously. Dreadful defending. And I was just saying, Kyle Walker does put a beautiful cross in, a beautiful ball in. Where's the marking? Seriously. Who was supposed to be marking Edwards? That's Solanke's man. Solanke's so far behind him. Seriously. That's dreadful. I mean, even the keeper doesn't even bother drawing. I mean, that was dreadful marking. There's 2 minutes of time added on, by the way. But this is 1 minute we're playing brilliantly, and then we get one mad moment that undoes the whole 45 minutes of good first half football because we cannot defend. And we're standing there and we give Burnley a chance. We keep them in the game, Burnley get one chance. And we had 2 warnings before that. Two of them. And we didn't take any. The first one that was offside when he was unmarked at the back post and it was offside, he scored. That was a warning. Then we had the second warning. You know, and again, it's just disbelief. Seriously. And it all comes from, Rain's right. It comes right. Look, just bloody whack it. It's so hard to not swear when we make him cock-ups. It really is. Oh, I'm trying so hard. It does. It comes from that. It all came around from Vicario and Romero messing around the back. Like 2 twits at a wedding, trying to egg each other on who's going to get the next pint. Seriously. Wake the hell up. You know, just ridiculous defending. Absolutely undid all the good work of that first half. Solanke was just watching them like, you're all right, mate. Yeah, you can go through. I've got no problem. Yeah, you go on. You go and get a goal, bud. That's all right. I'll have a pint with you after the game. Dreadful. We signed Thomas for our defence setup, whereas our defence, John Lee, nowhere. Honest to God. It's just, do you know what? And then, look, we conceded the goal. What does it do to confidence? It doesn't, it starts mentally getting at you. And here it is, guys. It is half-time. A half where Tottenham dominated for the first 46 minutes of the game. An early go from Mickey van der Ven. But an equaliser for Burnley. So, at the death of the end, Tottenham, absolutely undone all the good work. Right, guys, I need to go and get a drink. So, I will be back in a few minutes. So, I'm going to play. We've got 2 sponsors for today. The second one I will... play. I will announce afterwards, but I actually will do that. No, I'll do the second one first. But look, guys, we also are sponsored by Private Internet Access. So you don't want to hear me talk about it. Here's Colin. I will be back in a minute, and I have to give our other sponsor a plug as well. And then I will be back. Just going to get a cup of tea. All right, see you soon. Tottenham, you bunch of beeps.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well. as you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem. And it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private internet access. Get yours now.
Yes, do pick up private internet access. Rain, sorry, I'm going to put you there, bud. No, I'm not. I'm going to put you. Hang on, I will try something. Hang on, I will get it right. Sorry, there, I'm going to put you there, bud.
That's great. I'm okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay. I was just like moving around all over the place. No, I'm just joking, mate. I'm just joking, mate.
Look, look, 1-1. I said there, Rain. Look, I see what everyone's thinking at the moment. Burnley, halftime team talk is okay, lads. It's only Spurs. We've got Romero's 100% at fault for that Burnley goal. Instead of holding the line, he went deep, keeping their player on side. That's why it was easy for him to go through. We've got big up to Rebel. Big up to my mate Rebel. Well, Thomas the Frank engine need a taxi at the end of the game if he doesn't find the winner. He might do. Spurs side chat, who did say at the start of the stream, Rain, that Thomas Frank will get the sack today. Do you even want to win? Give goals up so easily. A lot of unhappy Spurs fans. Big up Frog on the Wall. Who's happy? He's happy. He says, John Leach staying at my gaff. Nuno sets us up defensively. We can see more goals than anyone in the Premier League. Clueless. Look, Rain, look, I said it there, didn't I, at the end of the watch along that I said it's undone all the good work of the first half. Tottenham were very good in that first half. Why do you think? And again, we had warnings, didn't we? We had the first goal that was offside. The player was unmarked. Why are we so bad at fucking defending?
I mean, were we good in that first half? It was a bit. Clearly,
stats-wise, we were.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they backed off us. They just let us have the ball. Xavi, did his little. Got on the ball and did some nice interchange. I thought Solanke was excellent. Jed Spence. I'm very aware that I might have a bias thing, but I don't see what he's giving us on that left-hand side at all. It's everything that goes to Jed on the left-hand side just ends nowhere. Audebert was almost anonymous, and then all of a sudden he had that little run and that shot, and we're like, more of that, please, mate. More of that Audebert, and less of the Audebert who doesn't do very much, please. Very, very inconsistent from him. And Porro, I don't know. I just don't get it. Porro is coming inside a lot. You're basically playing as a wing back, mate. We need you to stay out wide. Yeah. We need you to provide a bit of width.
No, I agree.
But it was. I mean, everyone's going on about it was an absolutely fantastic cross. That's effectively what's done everybody's head and screwed us over. It was an absolutely fantastic cross from Kyle Walker.
Yeah. We know what Kyle Walker can do, can't we, Rain? This is not nothing new to us. We know what Kyle Walker is capable of. We know what he's capable of. We know what he can do. He'd done it time and time for us at Spurs. He'd done it over the years at Man City. Porro, for me, I thought has been poor today. I've been really annoyed with Porro. Especially there was one at the early game where he jumped like he was doing a star jump. He's so easy to get behind. He is so easy to get behind, Rain. What do you think Thomas Frank's going to say to the team at half-time? Are you happy you went with 3 at the back, by the way? Because I am.
Well, I mean, we say 3 at the back, but they've been flexing, and like they've been playing 3 at the back. They've been playing 2 at the back with Van der
Yeah,
Ven bombing on down the left. At one point, Romero decided to go up front, so Van der Ven slotted into a back 2 with Danzo. There's a real intelligence about those 3 central defenders, and where they can play and where they should be at any one point in time. Apart from, and I do agree with David Clark, apart from Romero when that cross came in, I'm just about to watch it again.
yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'm not blaming Romero for that. I've literally just watched it again. I'm not blaming Romero. Is doing exactly what he needs to do. Somebody needed to be picking up.
Do you know what? I blame Solanke for that. I blame Solanke for that. It was his man, and he let his man just go. But for me, that's who I think should get the blame. I
mean, if it is Solanke's man, then yeah.
You look at it. You look at Solanke's just running around at the back. Just very quickly, Rain, if we can, I just need to give our match day sponsor, O'Connor Designs, a bit of a plug if we can. Rain, you know me. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, somebody just sent me a message. I'm just a bit shocked. Reckon now. Right, yeah, I will. I'll tell you behind what that's about, Rain. O'Connor Designs. You sorry, Mrs. Tron. Sorry, O'Connor. Connor. No, it's Connor. Even the boss gets it wrong sometimes. Sorry. See, the boss even gets it wrong sometimes. We will. Now, Rain, you like your internet. You like your YouTubing, don't you? And you like a YouTube channel with a banging intro, don't you? Yeah, see, he just nods his head in excitement.
Yep, 100%.
Well, O'Connor Designs gives you that, Rain, and he does, and he gives you at the best prices too. So if you're helping creators level up their channels, if you're looking for a professional YouTube thumbnails or even intro videos or even a dazzling studio background, then O'Connor Designs is the place to go. They offer fair price for both established and smaller creators with a quick turnaround and a proper attention to detail. Look at our intro and even look at our intro. That is O'Connor Designs at their best. If you do go to their website and do click on their email address, which is in the description below, you do get a promo code. If you do type in THFC TID 26, you will get 10% off your first order. Do me a favor. Go to O'Connor Designs, the #1 for YouTube, intros, thumbnails, and studio designs in the world. Just do that. I am trying to come up with a jazzier one. I was going to say, if Carlsberg's did thumbnails, O'Connor Designs probably be the best in the world. But I will come up with something. Rain, second half, bud. What do you want to see? Just need to pop off for 2 minutes. Just what's your thoughts with the second half, bud?
So I think we need to get our wide players more into the game. We need look. I'll say it again. I've got a thing about Spencer on the left. I just don't see how it works. So personally, I've got no idea who's on the bench. Let me just go and have a quick check. Let's go and have a quick check who's on the bench. Because I was about to say, personally, I'd like to see Tell come on that left-hand side. But I'd definitely like to see Odebear get more into the game. So yeah, I'd like to see Tell come on for Spence, get into the game. I'd like to see Odebear get more into the game on that right-hand side. I'd like to see a stretch Burnley, because at the moment they're very compact. They're not challenging us. They're just keeping it tight and then hitting us. And so we need to pull them. We need to pull them. We need to cross the ball in. We need to challenge, and then we need to get players into the box to challenge them. At the moment, at the moment, the moment this has got draw written all over it.
Yeah. The players haven't got Rain. I haven't sworn once in this watch along. Are you shocked? Because I am. If that was last week, I'd be swearing like a trooper on that goal we conceded. It's very hard to do a watch along and not swear when we've cocked up, to be fair. Look, possession, this is the stats. 67% possession for Spurs, 10 shots, 7 on target, 0.72 XG, 293 completed passes, 86% accuracy, 15 touches in the opposition box, and we've only distance covered 55.7. Burnley have run 57.5. Look, if you're going for stats wise, Tottenham have dominated the game stats wise, but it's all about the eye circle, isn't it? It's all about using your eyes, isn't it? Big up to Michael Cody as well. He said, "Sack Frank tonight. Enough is enough. Spurs are going down." How important is it for him to get a win today? Look, I'm with you, Rain. I think he's here to the end of the season, but there is fans out there like Mark say, "Sack him tonight. Enough is enough." Is it vital we get the win today?
I think it's important for us that we get a win today, and I agree with Rodney Martin. We need to win. We need to be clocking up 3 points here today to take into the league, because we've got a very, very tough time coming up, and we absolutely need to get some points on that board. So it's I'm not. It's more important for us than it is for Frank. As I said halfway through the first half, or after we scored, the away fans were singing, "We are staying up." It's funny because it's true. It's one of those, comedy always has a string of truth to it, and that's absolutely where that is. We need to put the ball back. We need to see that 3-1 scoreline that you and me predicted, Dermot.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Man City are 2-0 up against Wolves. Brighton, I think, are winning 1-0 as well. Rain in second half. Can you keep us updated in the chat with the Premier League goal scores as well? So just keeps everyone up to date. What do you think to Burnley's tunnel as the teams are coming out? It's a chassis tunnel. I like it. We should have something like that at Tottenham.
I don't know. I can't.
I quite like that tunnel.
I'm about 20. I'm about 20 seconds behind you, so I don't really.
Yeah. I will get the scoreboard sorted out. I do apologize about the scoreboard. I'm still trying to work out. This is AI running it. If it was me, it'd be spot on. But some Google Ultron anti-Tottenham AI is running my scoreboard. So anyway, teams.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having a look at the tunnel now. You give it a year. Maybe 2 years in the Premier League, and that'll be class. Because that's the end thing. So.
Right, listen. Second half about to start, Rain. We'll see you at full time. We're also going to see you for after the whistle, so that should be fun. Look,
come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. 3-1. See. Hang on. There we go. There's Rain. Hang on. Got to get him on. You still going for 3-1? Still sticking with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 3-1. There we go. He's going as quick as Usain Bolt running in the Olympic marathon. That's how quick he is. How come you haven't gone full screen, Dermot? I do not know why. There we go. We're now full screen. There we go. There's that big. Take that flag out of my. I can see the pitch with the flag flying. Would you move it? Thank you. Thank you very much. If we don't win today, this lucky scarf will not be seen again on this channel. I'm telling you now, this is a big 45 minutes for the scarf. Anyway, I'm thinking a draw today. If we don't win today, sack Thomas Frank. Let's get real behind. Fair point, Gerard. Gerard says, let's get the real. Yeah, no, to be fair, they did take points off Liverpool. Then they're a team that, but the win today, I think they go above us in the league. So it's important. But Burnley gets off and underway here in this second half. And the keeper kicks it long up the field. Good header from Basuma. Burnley headed back a bit. Head tennis coming out. It's 30-all, 15-all. And the referees and the umpires just said, out. And out it goes. Here's your doggies on. So there has been a change for Spurs. I think Spence is off. And Porro's off. Very interesting. But here's now Burnley on the attack. Porro have made a change. So Spence is on the right. Your doggy on the left. Would that please Rain? Is he happy with that change? He's shaking his head in the background going, no. I want Spence off. Yeah, the scarf. Brian, if we don't win today, then the scarf goes away. It doesn't come on the channel again. It doesn't be seen. There's the referee. I have to say, Rain's favourite VAR man, Craig Paulson, is doing a good job in the background. We will get Rain's thoughts on the VAR man after the game. Happy with Spence switching to the right. Yeah, I think that suits him better for his stance. So back to Vicario. Vicario, what you doing, man? Seriously, can't even kick straight. There's Solanke. Solanke to Spence. Tottenham, 6s and 7s in the second half. Burnley coming forward on the right-hand side. Burnley now started the better in the second half. Burnley, they got more of the momentum, more of the confidence. Tottenham look a little bit down, a little bit sort of, you can tell by the body language they look a little bit, ooh. But here's Burnley now. All the way back to the keeper. Burnley, keeper kicks it long up the field. Good header that was by Romero, but Burnley get it back. Burnley seemed to be more active at the start of the second half. Start the second half far, far better than Spurs have. Tequila, we do suck. We suck big time. Here's Burnley now. A big 45 minutes for Tottenham. A big 45 minutes for Thomas Frank. A big 45 minutes for our season. But here's Burnley. Burnley going to go 2-1 up. Oh, what a save from Vicario. What a save from Vicario from Mickey van der Ven. Again, this is why everyone wants our Mickey. You ain't getting him. Mickey is not going nowhere. But again, Tottenham caught out. Burnley, they're attacking a beautiful little ball on there. It was Romero playing them on. Good tackle that was from Mickey van der Ven. That was in the back of the net. But Mickey got his leg on it and he deflected it out. Wow, wow, wee. Yeah, you have been. it's been one of those, Cooper. But we stats wise, we've dominated them. But it's still on the eye, isn't it? We haven't been that bad. It's just frustrating that we conceded the goal just at the end. But we've been all right. We've been all right. Big up to Mickey's gone within 18 months. Do you know what, Tequila? I think you might be right in that. Tottenham do have to get him down to a contract. That is the thing. That is the thing. Tequila, I'm going to send you a message, bud. Something. Here's Tottenham. Here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence running forward. Solanke loses it. But Conor Gallagher tries to put it in, but it's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence in the penalty area. Xavi! Oh my good Lord, how come you didn't score that, you fucking idiot? Seriously. Here's now Xavi. Xavi puts the ball in. Solanke! Jesus. How hard is it to score a goal from 2 yards out? Seriously. Honestly, 2 yards out and you still bloody miss it. Bloody hell. 2 yards. Either side, that ball's in the back of the net. Honest to God. Oh, God, we should have been 2-1 up. Sorry for swearing. I lasted 49 minutes without throwing in the watch-along. It's a new record. Honest to how we not scored. Solanke 2 yards out, man. All he had to do was put it either way, decided the keeper, and the ball's in the back of the net. It was a cross in from, it was Xavi, a little dink in, and there was Solanke. Oh my good Lord. That should have been in the back of the net. That should have been in the back of the net. And there's chances like that where we don't take ours, Burnley take theirs. This is where the problem is. Oh, I don't get it. 2 yards out, man. Honest to God. 2 yards out. Back in the net job. Here's your doggy now. Basuma out to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now on the right hand now because Oporo's been taken off. Here is Romero. Cheers, cheers, Cooper. I'm glad I'm entertaining for you guys. Here's now Bournemouth, Brentford, Burnley. Burnley now kick it long off the field. Bournemouth, Brentford, Burnley. God, get your head in the gear. Here's Conor Gallagher. You know what the Keeler I do? I'm like the night out of the Monty Python films. You know, when he chops off his arms and his legs. I keep going. It's only butter scratch. It's only butter scratch. Oh, I watched that the other day. I did find it so funny. That clown destroyed us, didn't he? Who's that, Matthew? How you doing, Matthew? Anyway, the Conor Gallagher, president of the Conor Gallagher fan club. How you doing, bud? Anyway, Jed Spence, what's he done here now? Is Jed Spence giving away free kick? Yeah, bloody idiot. You mean we've got more than one clown? That's interesting. Well, we can't blame Daniel Levy or Ange for this because they're not at the football club, so we can't blame them. There's Jed Spence. You idiot, Jed Spence. You know, you get touched on the face. I swear to God, right? Anyone that's Irish, not Irish, probably won't get this reference, but anyone that is Irish watching this probably will. If that was a GAA player doing that, he wouldn't be able to show his face in the town or city he plays for the next month. Seriously, footballers are so brittle and are so like, I don't know what, but they're just honest to good. But just so pansies. Oh dear, you touched my face. Oh, I'm going to go down now. It's a man's sport. It's supposed to be football's supposed to be. The women are more tougher than what the men are. That says a lot. Here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence on the ball. Back to Mickey van der Ven. Would you guys? You get what I mean, Gerald. You know exactly what I mean. I mean, if that was a GAA player, he wouldn't, or a rugby player, they wouldn't go down like that. Here's Danso, all the way back to Vicario, the man that's just been tangoed. Anyone in the 90s would remember that reference. But here's Tottenham. Tottenham lose it again in midfield. And all good defending by Basuma. Basuma's played well today, I have to say. I thought I'd never say it, but Basuma has had a good game. Here's what Burnley now. Burnley look more, its game's a bit more open in the second half. But I think if he loses this, Thomas Frank, there will be so much noise around him being sacked. There will be. Will Tottenham do it? Probably not, because it's not Vinay's MO, is it? Vinay's MO is to stand by managers and sack managers at the, when it's no. No, it's a bit of beef here between Solanke and the keeper. Yeah, well, you look like a muppet because you should have scored that. We went through this all last year, Tequila, didn't we, with Ange? Is he going to be sacked? Is he going to be sacked? I think Spurs should stick with him to the end of the season, replace him at the end of the season with Pochettino and move on. This willy or won't he thing. And that's the problem. You know as well as I do, Tequila. The noise, if we lose this, there's going to be so much noise again. And I said it on the next post, either back him or sack him, one or the other. We can't keep going along this sort of willy he'll won't he, or yeah, exactly. There's no point. Oh, straight down the throat. There is no point. What's the point? There is no point. Unless you got another manager ready to walk in the door, then maybe yes. But the sacking him for an interim, it doesn't make any point whatsoever. I don't think it does. The season's done anyway. We're not going to win the Champions League. We're out of the domestic cups. We just got to finish as high as we can in the league, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't get dragged into a relegation battle. West Ham winning today. We need to win today because a point's not good enough. And normally, if you're away from home and you're high in the league, a point is it good? Yeah, point is good. But for me, no. A win's a win today, and we're just not playing well. But I think we just have to stick to this to the end of the season, unless there's a manager ready to walk in. I felt we always had enough points to stay up last season. Right now, I have genuine concerns we could go down if we lose. Do you know what, Cooper? I'm with you 100. I know what you're getting at with that. West Ham winning today has absolutely put us under the pressure that we've got to win today. We're 27 points. West Ham, I think we're on 23. Burnley are one of the worst teams in the league. And if we can't beat Burnley, then we deserve to be where we are. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the same as last season, isn't it, Keely? You and me done a lot of games last year where we were crap in the league but brilliant in Europe. And you're wondering, I mean, the ball's in the penalty area. Here's Burnley, Tottenham getting out. Even whack, give it a whack. Good lad, whoever listened to me. See, my management is going through to the defenders. Do you know what, Gerard? Normally I would agree with you, but no team's too big to go down, bud. Do you know what? We need to realise as Spurs fans where we are. And where we are, where we are in a relegation fight. Good tackling by your doggy. That's what we want to see. Go on, your doggy. Go on. Up the field. Go on. Up the field we go. No, I'm not the owner. I'm not the owner, bud. No, that's not true. That's not true. No. If I was, you'd be in the job already, but you'd be in charge of you'd be manager. You'd be in charge of the players. Here's Dancer. There's Thomas Frank. Show some emotion, Thomas, will you? Show emotion. Show some. Yeah, instead of doing this and doing Thunderbirds types emergency hand signals, do something. Jesus, I see more passion from a Thunderbird puppet than I see for you on the touchline. Big up to your Irish Red Devils. Big up to you, bud. Hey guys, haven't checked in for you. Well, how is Gallagher doing for you? We wanted him, but Glaze decided he hasn't done too bad. It's only his second game. I think he's played all right today. But we're bad. We're bad. We're really bad. As long as he's got free healthcare, so yeah, you get covered free healthcare, tequila, not a problem. Thomas Frank thinks he's Ric Flair. I don't know, Matthew. The league games are a bit. I don't know. Oh God, Burnley again! Another warning. Danso's in there with his hands up in the air, going, "Lads, where's the defending? Where is the defending?" It's just we are so pointless. We play so good against Dortmund, and then we turn up today, and we just don't bother turning up. Oh, I don't know. I just do not know. It's Danso coming up to an hour gone. Tottenham just being absolutely railroaded here by Burnley. They want it more. Here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence now to Odebear. Come on, Tottenham. Let's go for it. Come on. Here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence still got the ball. Jed Spence goes down. The ref for Tottenham are looking for a penalty. No penalty. That was a penalty, but the referee's not giving it. But Burnley now on the attack. Did Jed Spence go down a bit easy? But here's Burnley now. Burnley are through. Are Burnley going to make this 2-1? Are Burnley going to make this 2-1? A save from Vicario. Oh, Vicario is holding his arm. Oh, my good Lord. Tottenham were nearly caught there. Honest to God. Vicario is holding his arm. Please don't tell me he's injured. And again, it was down to Tottenham down the right-hand side. Jed Spence just wanted to get to his feet, not coming back. Did the ball go out? No, says the referee. Danso was caught out. Romero was caught out. He was the number 27. Let's see, does he? Ooh, he kicks Vicario's arm. He should have scored. It was a good save from Vicario with his legs. And let's see, does he get it? Oh, he does. Vicario is all right. He's up, thank God. But that is another warning for Tottenham. Another warning for Tottenham. Oh, do you know what? I may get frustrated with Vicario Tequila, but I tell you one, he has saved us more than once. And there he saved us again. Jed Spence, what were you doing, man? Just getting up. You spend more time going forward than you do defending. And we're just getting absolutely outrun down that right-hand side. His Danso slips, gets the ball. Tottenham now. This game's become very important, very nervy. Very sort of... I mean, one mistake could change it all. Next goal sort of wins vibes, if you get me. Hang on, he's not a villain anymore. That's all I'm going to say, bud. He's not a villain anymore. I think there's a few other players that could be villains, like Porro's still a villain, in my view. But here's Tottenham now. The game's sort of on a knife edge. It really is. I think substitutions are going to be really important in this game too. Demo, are you being entertained? Yeah, into having a heart attack. That's what I'm entertained having a heart attack. That's what I'm being entertained for. You know, I know he's Lord Porro of Totteridge. We all know that, Tequila. He is. Here's now Spence to Odebear. Odebear on the right-hand side back to Spence. Spence with the ball. Spence plays it to Gallagher. Gallagher with the ball. Gallagher plays it out to Odebear and a bit of Spence on the right-hand side. Gallagher with here comes Odebear with the ball. Odebear goes one way, goes the other, passes it back to Spence. Looking for, I don't know who, but here's your doggy. Your doggy now. Is he going to give it now? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky for Mickey van der Ven, but Xavi recycles it. Xavi with the ball. Solanke. Basuma loses it, but Xavi gets it back again. Good stuff from Spurs. Cross in. Walker defends it. Walker. Is he going to boot it? No, he doesn't. He plays down the left-hand side. Tottenham, good defending by Romero, and Tottenham get it back. Yeah, I know Porro's a lord. It's Lord Porro at Totteridge. Sitting there. Apparently, he doesn't go to games Porro in the team bus. He goes to games in his gold carriage. Apparently. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Can we just score a second goal, Spurs, so we can put the game to bed? It'd be really nice if we could. You know, we played so well Tuesday, and today we're like playing really crap. We just can't put 2 and 2 games together, can we? It's a free kick to Spurs, thank God. Here. It's Danso. Danso. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously. Really? Jesus, a mix-up between fucking Danso and Lord Spence of I'm a Diva. You can tell the players are not, they've got no confidence, the players. They have no confidence whatsoever. They really don't have any confidence. And that's the worry, isn't it? We've conceded the goal and all our confidence is drained out of us. Oh, dear. Do you know what? I know I do these games home and away and I watch them every watch-along. At least I have to pay a bloody... at least I don't have to pay a bloody season ticket. Big up to Irish Red Devils. Are you Frank out? Look, does Frank need to improve? Yes. Does Frank need to do better? Yes. Do we need to get better players in the squad? Yes. Is there a point of changing Thomas Frank now? No, because what you can do, put in an interim. I do think Frank has to go, but I think Frank will go in the summer. There's no point sacking him now. For me. And I think, but you don't know with Tottenham, do you? We could draw or lose today, and that's it. He could be gone tomorrow, but we just don't know. But here's Gallagher. Gallagher now to your doggy with the ball. Your doggy goes backwards to. I wasn't your doggy. Who was that? Sorry. Here's Mickey Van der Romero. Romero now to Danso. Danso now to Odebert. Odebert to Spence. Is Spence going to have a crack? He is, you know. Oh, what a save. What a shot from Jed Spence. The keeper pushes it out, but here comes Burnley now. Burnley on the attack. Now, Burnley are playing it round the back five. Oh, Jed Spence nearly scored there, but here's Tottenham now. Xavi. Go and have a crack, Xavi. Oh, Xavi, what are you doing, you muppet? Seriously. Oh, God. Here's Burnley now. Burnley under through. And here's Burnley. Is he going to make it 2-0? Is it brought down? They're looking for a penalty. No, says the referee. You dive. Get up, you lazy sod. You cheating son of a gun. Get booked for diving. Big up to Thomas Mullen. If we can't win these matches, what about the next 4? Bergershaw's team got relegated. Yeah, I know. Do you know what I will say, Thomas? Does anyone else watch these games shaking their head? Most of us are Frank out. It's almost unified fan base. Not me though, because I'm such a rebel. Yeah, you're a rebel without a cause, aren't you? Cheating Burnley, you are right there, Brian. Just a rebel. I've got to go against the grain. I just don't think it matters who man. It doesn't. I think you're right. Until we get new owners, I think it doesn't. You could have, we've had the best managers in the world and we haven't won anything. But anyway, I wish I could too, Tequila, but we get copyrighted. You know that. But here's Tottenham now. Now, who's going to make the change first? Is it going to be Burnley? See, this is where, right, Thomas Frank, he's already made one substitution. Should be now pre-active and making another one, or change the formation, or do something. We just look lackluster. We look absolutely dreadful. Xavi's walking around with a face in them like non-interested. Burnley are now making a couple of substitutions. Seriously. We know who wants this game more, and it ain't us. Anyway, Burnley making a double substitution. 1-1 here at Turf Moor. Sorry, now you got it in my head now, Tequila, with the Benny Hill. Well, you can't put it on Dermo. Just don't put the sound on the stream. Just hum it. Oh, dear. Can't get good for humming it. No, you can't actually. I just got visions in my head. See, it works. It does work. Very much, Tequila. It does work. Oh, dear. Anyway, the ball goes out. Burnley looking for a throw. They don't. Goes to Spurs. Now, are we going to get a Danso special? Come on. Danso special coming in. Thomas Frank will drive back the fastest milk. Yeah, drive back the fastest. Big up to you, Bobby boy. Oh, dear. I think we're 4. If somebody can put it in the chat, what is West Ham's points to Tottenham's points? It's Danso. Come on, Danso. You know what you can do, son. You got to look focus. Like the $64 million man. Focus. Put that electric arm. Put that robotic arm into good use. Throw the ball in there. You know what you can do. It's done so. Wham! Throws it in. Looking for something. Header goes out. Danso's going to put the ball back in again. Yes, he does. First time. Good ball in. Tottenham. Oh, God. Xavi just gets shoved off the ball like a rag ball. Here's Burnley. Burnley coming through now. Gallagher trying to do something. Burnley here now. And there is, oh, good defending, Jed Spence. I was about to say you're crap there, but good defensive, Jed Spence there. Jed Spence plays it to Gallagher. Gallagher now to your doggy, Tottenham. 70 minutes gone. We've got 20 minutes left of this game. Surely Tottenham can't, if we're going to take a point now. Hammers on 20 for us, so 7 points ahead of Forest and 7 points ahead of West Ham and 5 points ahead. Oh, God. We could be down to 17th. No, we won't be. With Bournemouth win today, then we're going to drop down another place. But here's Burnley now. But good defending by Jed Spence. That nearly got put through in. Burnley, look, do you know what? Not if the bottom team start picking up. If we don't win today, Brian, and the other teams start picking up, this reminds me of the 70s, which I wasn't alive for. Because I was born in 77, the year we went there. Here we go. Here's Thomas Frank having his general meeting with his backroom staff. They all look so interested talking to him. One of them's writing in a book. One of them's looking at the game. Thomas Frank's talking to one of them. Now, what we're going to do transfer-wise, lads, ball goes down. Good tackle by Tottenham. Good tackle. Probably a would tequila, if I'm being honest. If I'm being really honest, I would call it a good season if we got 17th and semi. I think I'll call it a good season just to get Champions League semi-final. But it ain't going to happen. Yeah. Look, we're not going to finish 17th. There's no way we're going to finish 17th. Well, we may do. I don't think we've improved from last season, if I'm being honest, Tequila. I don't think we have improved. I think we've gone backwards in so many ways. We haven't improved. If we've improved, we'd be in where Man United now are in the league. They've moved on. They've improved from last season. We haven't improved. We're still where we were last season, just being crap. We haven't moved on. That means the players, good crossing from Burnley, and well done for Vicario. I'm clapping because Vicario never catches anything. Big up to you, nearly 100 of you in the house. So do hit the like and subscribe for me, Tequila, for James as well, and Rain as well, please. As our super sub. Big up to you all. So yeah, come on, guys. Let's crack on with this. Come on, let's get the ball. Let's get a winner. Come on. Oh, why is Tottenham so hard to watch? The scarf is hanging on by a thread. It's hanging on. It's just keeping it on the edge of the cliff. There's little fingernails going, let me on. Keep me up. But here's Burnley now. He's got, oh, go on, get into him. Good tack, good step down from your doggy now. Your doggy to Xavi. Xavi with the ball. Xavi on the left-hand side. Here's Bissouma now. Bissouma going to have a crack. Jesus. Oh. Here's Burnley now, just outside the area. Burnley playing these little 1-2 touches. Really just, they're sidestepping our midfield. We've got no midfield at the moment. We've got no midfield. It's just, they're just sidestepping. I mean, we've just got nobody in that midfield who's going to put a foot on the ball and actually do some defending. We're woeful. The midfield battle, Burnley have won. Burnley have absolutely won. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. Here's Burnley. Burnley now playing it around confidently in that midfield. They're bypassing our midfield completely. It's like we've gone to sleep. I get it, Tequila, and I think you're, oh God. Oh, for God's sake. Please tell me we did not concede a goal like that. I am sorry. He has to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tequila. I'm sorry, everyone. Please, for the love of God, Thomas Frank, just go. Do the honourable thing and resign. The season is dead. The season is over. That was the most pathetic bit of defending I have ever seen in my life. The Teletubbies would do better defending than what I've just seen. Here was Burnley. We're defending like, but this is when the Benny Hill music should be going on. They should be playing it round about now. Do you know, we can't defend to save our bloody lives. Replace him with what's his name? Tequila's favourite manager. What's his name? Ricky Martin. Is it Ricky Martin? Anyway. The Trafford Cones would do better. The Teletubbies would play a lot better than... We're just bloody awful. Good save from Vicario. No, he didn't think, oh, hang on a minute, I might touch the ball. No, he plays it, and then your doggy comes back and saves, and your doggy does a little bit of woohoo music. I get it, Peter's not down to Frankfurt, but he's the one that picks the team. He's the one that picks the tactics. He's the one that picks the thing. We should not be losing to Burnley. And instead of going for it, we're bringing on Archie Gray, who should have been bought on at half-time. It's the player's fault, but we all know the manager's good. The manager will lose his job at the end of the day. We all know that the players, we all know we've done this before Christmas. Me and Tequila and Rain did a show before Christmas where we went through the squad. And we all know the squad is crap. We all know that the squad is crap. But you know yourself, they have made a double substitution. Mateus Taylor's on and Archie Gray's on. So we have changed formation. We've gone from a 4, would you say a 4, playing 4 at the back? Or have we gone for 4-4-2? We should not be losing to Burnley. But we all know the manager is going to get the blame at the end of the day. Rightly or wrongly. We all know it's going to fall on the managers because his job is to get results out of the group of players he got. We haven't got a good squad. We haven't got good players. So what's easier? Sack a manager or sack the players? We know the players ain't going to go. It's going to be the manager. Rightly or wrongly. And I think you're right when you say, how can you blame the manager? Here's Burnley in the back again. Good defended by Wright. I get it. I do understand that. And I do agree with you. But just frustrates the hell out of me that we as players, they cannot do it. I don't think we can sack the club, Tequila. No, just couldn't. You couldn't write it. You just could not write it. Here's Burnley. Burnley again. Oh, God. We're just at the back. We're all at sea. We're all at sea at the back. Here's Jad Spence now. Gets pulled back. Now, give him a yellow card, referee. He's been doing this all game, man. Thank God. Referee does do something. We don't have our tools and we don't have all our tools and his club is not going to overspend. I agree. Big up. I fell asleep and lost me stream. Or did you night? If you get hold of me on email me your number and I will set up the stream for every game. Win percentage, 73% win percentage for we get a 5% win percentage. So anyone wants to put on a few quid on Spurs winning this 3-2. I know we said 3-1, but we meant for Tottenham, not for Burnley. The second goal was all on VDP. Absolutely Sunday league defending could be bothered much. It's just frustrating. And then Tell gives away a stupid free kick to Burnley. Thank you very much. We shouldn't be losing to Burnley. Come on. Was the Reigns put it in there? Big up to Rebel Irish. Didn't have to do that. Big up to your buddy. Says keep Thomas the Frank Engine in the job for 2 more weeks. He's doing a fine job. Oh dear. Big up to you. Big up to you, man. Big up to even during the watch along, if you send in the super chat, we will bring you up. But big up to you and John Lee earlier in the stream as well. Big up to you, Irish Rebel. Hope you're doing well, bud. Get in touch and we'll big up to Rebel. Big up to look at that Rebel. Get on Rebel. Get you on for the Man United game. Oh, for Jesus, Mary and the wee donkey. Here's Burnley again on the right hand side. 10 minutes to go. Archie Gray, Jed Spence. Tottenham why can they not just whack it? Please, for the love of God, if in doubt, give it a whack. If you can't get the ball out, just kick it into Rosette. The ambulance woman got a nice hug from a Burnley player. That's made her weekend. Big up. It's the manager's job to prepare the team both physically and mentally. I don't believe Frank's capable of a wet letters to be. I do know what that's true as well. Look, football's very different to when I watched it as a kid. When me and Coover and Rain and were watching it, Tequila then in the 90s, it was a whole different game, wasn't it, back then? And the players don't look. I don't get it. We don't have a great squad, but we don't. Christian Gross would get more out of these players at the moment than bloody Thomas Frank. We don't have a great squad, but it's surely better than this, even if only mid-table. I know there is game tactics or versus team going out with no tactics. It's not over until Adele starts singing. Yeah, I think Adele's already started singing already. But anyway, Burnley are playing like prime Brazil, and we're just playing like prime Bob Marley. Seriously. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to that game, Rebel. Like I'm looking forward to a hole in the head. I don't know. You can't make this up, could you? You really can't make it up. We play a brilliant first half and we come out second half and play absolutely crap. It's Jet Spence now. 83 minutes to gone. Big up Dermo. Been a busy day. Have Spurs played as bad as Scotland? First half, here's Jet Spence. Jet Spence gets it in there. Oh, oh my good Lord. How have we not scored? This keeper is playing like prime bloody that German keeper of the 90s. It was a lovely ball in for Jed Spence. I don't know if it was who got in the way. It was Mateus Tell got it. And the keeper somehow, I don't know how the hell he done it, somehow got his left hand on it. And a bit like Gordon Banks in the 1970 game against Brazil when Gordon Banks made that fantastic save against Pele. The Burnley keeper's just on the same there. What a bloody save. What a save. Big up to you, Max. I'm a Burnley fan. Big up to you, sir. Do you know what? Oh, the bear. Yeah, that's just gone as wide. Yeah, big up to you, guy. Big up to you, Max. Hope you're doing well, bud. Look, great to have you in here. As much banter as you like. Everyone respect Max. He's a Burnley fan. Respect him. Banter all you like. But let's keep it nice. But yeah, better team won today. Dermo, do you want Punchback? You said he was a loser before. Surely you want a winner. No. That is going to come back and haunt me, isn't it? That comment, that me calling Poch a loser. Do I want Punchback? The only manager that can unite us and probably get the time he needs is Poch. Archie Gray's already on. Eugene, I think he's on. Yeah, he's on already. Dean Scarlett's coming on. Rain with jumping around his living room with Dean Scarlett on. Yeah, he's dancing around and going, yeah, Dean Scarlett, the Saviour's on. Do I still think he's a loser? Yes. Do I think he's probably the best man for the job? Yes. I'm not going to go back on what I said. I said what I said. But do I think he's the only manager to unify the fan base and get us somewhere to where we were before? No. Vito says, nice, let's go. Have we got an equalizer? Let's get best loser for the job then, Fab. Yeah, best loser for the job then. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now. Tottenham. Xavi. Xavi plays it back to, but here's now your doggy warming forward. To Xavi now. Xavi back to Archie Gray. Archie Gray coming up to 6 minutes to go. Here's Spence now. Spence to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven. Here's now your doggy. Oh, no. Column. How the hell are we losing? I don't know how the hell we're losing to Burnley. I would need an in-depth conversation and you on tactics, man. You, me, Tequila, James, we would do. Us four would do a better job managing Tottenham Hotspur than the monkey that's in the bloody idiot that's in the touchline at the moment. He's doing a very much Ange now, and what I love about him as well, Colin, right? He does Thunderbolts. He does Thunderbirds signals. He's doing this. That means I'm a Thunderbird. Thunderbird 6. Get me out of here. How are we losing? And then to give you a really truthful answer because we're shit. Sorry, I will be with you in a minute, guys. I'm just. Oh, why's my stream stopped? No, it hasn't. Oh. Here's Spence now. Spence to Jed Spence to Tell losing it. Tell fighting. Do you know what? He's the only one that is on the pitch that's fighting, by the way. His is. Oh, God. Come on, Tottenham. Frank has to go. You're a solid guy, man. I have some. Thank you much, Peter. You're very kind, bud. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Look, we try to do our best on this channel to be fair and to be funny, and we try to do things. We try to do things the right way here. We respect other fans coming in. We hope that people will respect other fans as well. We try to be a welcoming channel, and we're trying to grow. We're trying to be different from every other YouTube channel. Yes, I get frustrated. Yes, I get angry when we don't win or we lose. We play badly, and like today we're losing to Burnley. But I try to give the best watch along I can, and we try to do the best content we can in this channel. Really would be brilliant. Here is now Odebear on the right. Come on, Burnley. After Ange won the trophy, get unified and got. Oh, here's Xavi! Oh, have we not scored? Oh my good Lord, we've hit the crossbar. How the hell have we not equalised? Oh, from inside the box, hit the crossbar. We've done everything but bloody score in the second half. It's Tottenham now. We're going into injury time. Here's now Tell with the ball. Tell doing a little bit of trickery. Tell now goes now. We're into injury time. As from now, your doggy to Xavi. Xavi to Tell. Tell now with the ball. Is he going to pass it through? He does to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now to Odebear. Odebear crosses it in. It's in! Yes! He's equalised. It's Romero. Doing our captain's job. Doing it how he's supposed to do. Come on. There you go, Burnley. Put that up your smoke and pipe it. The mighty Tottenham will never die. The mighty Cockerel will never die. There's Romero doing his captain's job, going by responsibility. Come on, let's get a winner. Come on. And there was a beautiful ball in from Odebear on the right-hand side. There was Captain Romero Thank you very much indeed. Puts the ball in the back of the net. We've got 5 minutes of time added on. Let's go and get a winner now. Come on. Let's win this 3-2. Come on. Let's put Burnley to bed. Let's put them to bed. Come on. Good header from Romero into the net. Yes, come on. You know what? You actually are right, bud. But yeah, come on. That's what we're talking about. Come on. Come on. Let's get a winner now. Come on. 5 minutes. We need 3 points. We need 3 points. Call the Desmond Vindicator. Go on. Surely not. Surely we can't lose this. Surely we're not going to lose this in deep injury time. Come on, Tottenham. Go on. Get it up there. Come on. Good playing. That was from Romero, doing a little bit of Maradona trickery. But here's Tottenham. Tottenham are going through. Here's Matez Tail. Surely not. We're going to get a winner. Here's Xavi. Xavi puts it in. Tail looking the ball. Ball goes down. Free kick to Burnley. Ah, Tail. Oh, who says we don't love football? Oh dear, who says we don't love football? Honest to God. Oh, 1 minute you're in the dumps. Next minute you get an equalizer in injury time. Oh Lord, we need the 3 points though. But here was Xavi's shot. Xavi, the ball that come off the crossbar. Unlucky. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Let's get there. Come on. We can get a winner. We can get a winner. Come on. Big up to over 2,000 2,000 already views on this stream. Thank you so much to everyone. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can stay a bit longer, Irish Red Devils. Yeah, you can. It's a free kick to Tottenham. Come on. Let's get a winner here. Come on. That's it. Give the ball back. Go on. Book him. Book him. Go on. Get in there. Book him. There's Kyle Walker. You leave my player alone. He is a ex-Tottenham player. There's referee now. Hannibal. Hannibal by name. Probably Hannibal on the ball by nature. Oh, come on, Tottenham. We need a win, man. We need a win. We need 3 points. We don't need a draw. We don't need a draw. Oh. I am so far behind them on stream. I think hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and take out membership. Big up to you, giant. I want to make Tottenham great again. That's what I want to do. Let's make Tottenham great again. Now, I'm being honest, guys. In the chat, Frank was nearly sacked. Leo, there's still time to go yet. There's still over 2 minutes left of the game, so don't count your chickens yet. Does a draw save them, though? That's the question. Does a draw save them? I want to know what you guys think. And also, would you have taken a draw? I know it's embarrassing that we're drawing against Burnley, but yeah, I think Carl is right. Frank should still be sacked. Yeah, there's a lot of them saying tank front, but here's Burnley now. Burnley now. Burnley looking over there. Look at that. Good defending that was all the way back to Vicario. Vicario kicks the ball long up the field. Last time he's learning how to kick and hope. But is somebody going to get a chance? Is there going to be one more opportunity for either side? The ball goes in. Looking for Solanke. Didn't find Solanke, but Burnley get the ball out. Burnley be looking. And it is a free kick. Burnley would take all the time of the world with this free kick. Oh, come on now. With Burnley. Dragonson, why are you bringing on the defender? Why are you doing this, Thomas Frank? Why are you wasting more time? Why are you doing it? Seriously, why? Why? This just adds more time onto the game. That means we don't play 5 minutes. We play another 6 minutes or 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Why? Please tell me why. Burnley kick it long up the field. Can Tottenham now survive after their captain has been taken off? Tottenham now trying to find a way through. Burnley get the ball, but Tottenham, Gishavi, why are you doing this? You bloody idiot, giving away stupid free kicks. Don't be giving away anything. Oh, is that right? Tequila's got his TV time. Oh dear. The scarf stays. The scarf stays for another stream. Yes, it's still our lucky stream. It's still my lucky scarf. Oh, here's Burnley just outside the area. Good block that was from Jed Spence. And the referee blows the whistle. And there it goes. All points square at Turf Moor. Tottenham 2, Burnley 2. That is not the story of the game. It really isn't. Oh, God, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that's Thomas Frank gone. I don't know. I really do not know. I will ask the question. So the question has been asked, guys, but look, we are going to leave it there. We do have after the whistle in a couple of minutes, guys, so do join us for that. But guys, it is ended Burnley 2, Tottenham 2 after the whistle in 5 minutes. So join us for there. Whatever you do, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, whatever you can do. And also, remember, come on, you Spurs. Join us for after the whistle in a couple of minutes.
Tottenham till I die. Raise a banner, let it fly.